sliding doors at the Sportsplex, Superior entrance and Telegraph entrance for an amount not to exceed $24,100, and this is also funded through TIFA.
Motion to receive and file.
Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Besora. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Item 20, may I have a motion to approve Dell Financial Services low quote for the lease of 3 Dell servers with support and maintenance for 3 years for $18,134 per year for a total amount not to exceed $54,402. This is funded through General Fund IT Contractual Services.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion by Councilwoman Cross, supported by Councilman Besora. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Opposed say no. Motion carried. Item 21, may I have a motion to approve the city treasurer to attend the 51st annual fall conference in Grand Rapids, Michigan, August 14th through 16th, 2016, at the early bird rate of $320 for registration, normally $495, $50 for a special workshop on proper cash handling and controls. Hotel accommodations at a cost of $487.23, and discounted parking at a cost of $40, for a total not to exceed $897.23, to be paid out of the 2016-2017 Treasurer's Training and Transportation budget. All meals and transportation to be paid by the city treasurer.
Motion to approve.
Support.
Motion by Councilman Garza, supported by Councilwoman Croft. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Items 22 through 28. We are going to take these a consent agenda. These are all for the assessment, assessor's department.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by Councilman Garza, supported by Councilwoman Crown. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Okay, this brings us to the open business portion of our meeting. Is there anything questions from council tonight?
Madam Chair,
Okay, Johnson?
to the administration, Mr. Mayor, could you explain to me the thinking about our new chief of staff and the cost for his letter of employment, we're calling it, and why not a personal services contract, and where's that going to come from? And one of the things I remember asking when we had a meeting when Amanda was confirmed and supported was, is he going to be in charge of all departments? They all report to him? That's all.
Okay. I think there's like 3 in there, so let me start from the last. Yes, it's a traditional chief of staff position, so it's a little different than the structure that was the executive director was operating under. Where it's going to come from is his budgeted item is going to be split between my office and the building department, 80-20. In terms of the thinking, there's a position that we never filled. When we came in as the new administration, there was a director of building and safety. If you remember correctly, we tried to have the DPS director oversee both. It's simply too busy of a department to have one person trying to oversee both of those in the structure with them being separate. They were under one roof, maybe you could do it. So In this particular case, Mr. Dickerson will have a direct involvement with the building department, planning department, and the customer assistance center in the place of that position that was never filled, that director. Does that answer all of them?
Personal services versus
Oh.
unemployment.
So all the personal service contracts that we had brought forward were 3 years, 11 months. This is a year and a half left in the term. So it's an at-will employment.
Okay, but so is personal services, correct?
No, there's severance package. So if we terminate a personal service contract, there's a severance package. If we terminate this one, there's nothing. It's at-will.
Okay. Well, I was just a little concerned that, we're going to have everybody reporting to him, and if he's going to take on all that responsibility, I would think that our police chief and our fire chief, they would report to you.
Madam Chair, traditionally, that's the way it was with the executive director. But as I talked to the fire chief and police chief this week, we've set the stage for how the reporting will occur.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else from the council?
I just wanted a reminder that we are having a spaghetti dinner tomorrow at 26 on Union Hall, and that will be for sick and injured animals at the Taylor Animal Shelter. Thank you.
Madam Chair, hopefully I'm not stealing Jack's thunder here, but I just wanted to remind everybody that we have our Armed Forces Remembrance Day ceremony going on May 14th out here at the Preview Plaza, and that will start at 11 a.m.
Madam Chair, just want to remind everyone that this Saturday, May 7th, beginning at 10 a.m., we will be having Shred Day, and that will be held at the parking lot here on Pine Street. There'll be signs, so if you just follow the signs, it will all work out. It's until 1 p.m., however, the last car has to be in line by 12:45, so that the gentleman can be out of here. They leave the parking lot at 1 p.m., they do not mess around. So just wanted to remind you that it was this Saturday, 10 a.m.
Thank you.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Mayor?
One last thing, this Thursday at noon here at City Hall is the National Day of Prayer.
Is there anybody with our visitors tonight?
Madam Chair, I just wanted to let everyone know that next week is National Law Enforcement Week. That is when everyone gathers in Washington, D.C. to honor all fallen officers all over the country. And as you know, in 2010, we lost Corporal Matthew Edwards and Auxiliary Lieutenant Dan Cromer. We will have 4 of our officers will be participating once again in the Police Unity Tour, which they will be cycling from New Jersey to Washington, D.C. That's about 300 miles. To the memorial where Matt's name is listed on the memorial. And before they leave this Thursday evening at 9 p.m., we will be holding a candlelit vigil in front of the station in honor of Matt and Dan and all officers. So you're all invited to attend as well as the public. So we hope you'll be able to be there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else tonight?
If not, Madam Chair, make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Councilman Garza,